My husband wanted to use my sister as a free surrogate, so I used his perfect brother instead. When my husband and I first started talking seriously about having kids, we knew it might not be easy. I'd struggled with health issues for years, and the idea of pregnancy was daunting. After multiple rounds of trying, doctors suggested surrogacy might be the best option for us. We agreed to explore it, though the whole process felt overwhelming and complicated. One afternoon, my husband casually mentioned that maybe my sister could be our surrogate. "She's healthy, young, and she loves you," he said. "It'd save us a ton of money and hassle." I was stunned. My sister and I were close, but this wasn't a favor you just ask casually, especially not without really talking to her first. Still, I decided to bring it up carefully. When I asked my sister about it, she was polite but firm. She didn't want to do it. She had her own life and reasons, and I completely understood. I told my husband what she said, hoping that would be the end of it. It wasn't. He kept pushing the idea, acting like it was a no-brainer and that I was overcomplicating things. He kept bringing it up during dinners, in casual conversation, like it was just something we should be able to arrange quickly and easily. I started to feel uncomfortable, not just because of the pressure, but because it seemed like he thought my family was a resource he could tap into for free. I knew surrogacy wasn't a simple favor. It was invasive, expensive, and emotional. It was life-altering for everyone involved, but he was treating it like a convenience, not a huge decision. After one particularly tense evening where he insisted again, I realized he didn't get it, so I decided to turn the tables. I asked him what he thought about his perfect younger brother, the one who bragged all the time about being healthy, strong, and invincible, the guy who worked out every day and never got sick. I told him that if family members were so easy to recruit, maybe his brother could help us instead. At first he laughed, clearly thinking I was joking, but I wasn't. I laid out the reality of what it would mean. Not carrying a child, obviously, but the medical procedures that men sometimes go through to assist with fertility, hormone treatments, sperm donations, and so on. I asked if he was prepared to support his brother through all that, if he was ready for the logistics, the medical appointments, the risks. He grew quiet. I contacted his brother under the pretense of having a serious talk about fertility options. To my surprise, his brother was open to meeting and discussing it. He was confused at first, but genuinely wanted to help us. We talked about everything frankly. The risks, the time commitment, the emotional toll. He took it seriously. Meanwhile, my husband's attitude changed. He seemed uncomfortable when he realized this wasn't just a joke or some abstract concept. His confidence about expecting my family's help for free was suddenly gone when it came to his own brother. We sat down as a family to talk it over. The dynamic was completely different from when my sister said no. His brother didn't owe us anything, and neither did mine. Nobody did. That conversation shifted something in my husband. He saw the imbalance he'd created, expecting favors from my family while treating his own like an afterthought. It wasn't about guilt or punishment. It was about respect. Eventually, we decided to go the professional route. We reached out to an agency, hired legal counsel, and prepared for the process the right way. It cost more than either of us expected, but it was worth it. No family pressure, no awkwardness, just clear, respectful boundaries. Looking back, using his brother as a mirror for his expectations was the only way to open his eyes. It wasn't about winning an argument or making him uncomfortable for the sake of it. It was about showing him that family members aren't resources. They're people, with their own lives and limits. That experience changed the way we talk about family and boundaries in our marriage. It wasn't easy, but it made us stronger. We learned that when it comes to something as big as having kids, respect has to come first, and that sometimes the hardest lessons are the ones you teach at home.